Good evening and welcome to the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. The country's monetary policy interest rate is now 4%. The Bank of Jamaica says the Monetary Policy Committee MPC took the decision to add 150 basis points to the rate, which will take effect on Monday. The monetary policy interest rate is the percentage paid by the Bank of Jamaica to deposit-taking institutions on deposits held in their current account at the central bank. Now, the MPC says the decision to again increase the rate is in a bid to have inflation return to the BOJ's target range of 4 to 6%. The latest increase brings the rate to its highest since July 2017, when the rate was 3.7%. The increase of the rate is expected to restrict demand for cash and increase the rate of borrowing in the economy. This decision will be held until March 29, 2022. Now to some company news. Fuel distributors Fesco says the company has seen strong growth since its initial public offering on the Jamaica Stock Exchange in 2021. The company says it is on track to exceed a number of projections set out in its prospectus. Future energy source company Fesco recorded robust earnings for the 9 months up to December 2021.
When we launched the IPO, we're about $318 million book value. As of December, we're up to about $718 million. That's some, tremendous growth. In that, a lot of it is retained earnings. Plus, we raised about $223 million via the IPO. So, we have strong balance sheet growth. Year-to-date profits were about $171 million before tax. For the entire year ending March 2021, our net profit was about $108 million. So we've even surpassed that. And we have obviously surpassed what we did last year up until December.
Speaking at the Mayberry Investors Forum this week, Managing Director of Fesco, Jeremy Barnes, says the company, which now has 16 outlets across the island, has also seen growth in market presence based on supply.
Started at about 4.65% when we launched the prospectus, and we hope that would reach about 7% by December. The numbers aren't in, but based on our numbers, we look back at 2020 and 2019 numbers and where the industry was patterning for the year. I believe we have surpassed our expectations. I believe that we're about between 7.3 and 7.6%.
When the company listed in April 2021, it set out a number of performance targets which Mr. Barnes says are on track. The rollout of liquefied petroleum gas LPG, popularly known as cooking gas, was one of them.
We're on track with that, and we want to bring that to a launch within 24 months. So we have about another 15 months to go.
The company expects to complete this by April 2023. Mr. Barnes says other new offerings and products are to come on stream soon. Let's head to the currency market. After a couple of days of interventions, banks and cambios are selling the U.S. currency for an average $156.79. $122.54 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar, $212.04 for the pound, while the euro is trading at an average $179.67. Now to the stock market, the JSE index gained 1,370 points today, while the junior market index advanced by 41 points. Leading the market today were Sterling Investments, Tropical Battery, Medical Disposables and Supplies Limited, Carib Cement and Lasco Financial Services, while on the losing side were 138 Student Living Jamaica, Key Insurance, iCreate Limited, T-Tech and Palace Amusement. And that's it for the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. But before we go, here's a look at what's to come in the Business Review on Sunday.